got a vested interest over there with the Iranians, and the Chinese do too, for that oil that the Iranians possess. And you know, and you know what they're gonna do? When America does go over there and the shit pops off, the gas prices here is gonna spike even more. You think the prices are high now? You're gonna be looking at like $7, $8, maybe $9 a gallon gas prices, man. Ain't nobody gonna be doing nothing. Oh wait, look, this brother said it's $6 in Florida, yo. Shit. Yeah. Well, in Connecticut, it's about to hit $4. It's just a little under the notch. Well, no, it is. It's $4. The regular is $3.90. So the super got to be over $4. So when they go up in there, make it their business to go into Iran and mess around with Syria, the gas prices are going to spike again. And nothing's going to move. It's going to get to the point where truck drivers are going to stop bringing supplies to these different local stores you shop at, whether it's a Pathmark or a ShopRite or a Stop and Shop, Price Chopper, your local corner bodega. It's gonna get to a point, them prices gonna spike so high that the truck drivers ain't gonna move, because it's not gonna be worth their while to pay these high-ass bridge tolls, high-ass gas prices, and then you trying to give them a little bit of money to take a load from Florida to New York, or to take a load from Cali to Connecticut. You want to give them a little bit of money, and all their money that they would normally make is going right into the gas tank to pay for fuel. It's not gonna happen, man. You know, you got some of them trucks out there, right? I see them at the stop getting gas, and I mean, they literally, I've seen a truck literally with a tank about the size of this brother right here. On one side, some of the trucks will have a double tank on them, like the smaller trucks, a box truck, and it's a double tank on one side, and it's literally the length of that brother, and thicker than him, and that's filled up with gas. Those tanks right there take over 100 gallons. Then you got the big ones, bigger than that. But then you got the 48 footers and the 53 footers. They got one gas tank on the side that's that size. No, bigger than that. Thicker and longer. I mean, their gas tank is like from here to here, and it's like in girth about like that. And when they get gas, you look at the pump when they leave, they getting like 500 gallons or more. They getting like 500 gallons or more, 600 gallons or more, because you know they don't let the gas go that low in that truck. In them diesels, if the gas runs out and it cuts off, especially if it's on a real cold day, like you're talking like 10, 15 degrees, or it's lower than that. It's not like with a car. If the gas run out, you go get a gallon of gas, you pour it in and start it. With the diesel, you gotta prime that shit. You gotta reprime the engine. There's like a pump that's on the engine to pump the gas from the tanks to pump the gas like into the what you call it, the injectors and all that. There's a pump on there. You pump it, and then you turn it, and if it doesn't start, then the system has to be bled. Then they gotta pump the gas up in there and then start it. And you gotta pay somebody to do that for you. So if you're driving one of those trucks, even a small box truck, don't let them run out of gas. You can't let them run out of gas. So them guys that drive them big rigs, they don't play around with that, because that's an extra fee. You gotta pay for a tow truck, then you gotta pay for somebody to sit there and prime your system and mess with it to get it to start again. It's a lot of money, man. You're looking at right there, you're looking at like right off the top of your head, maybe a good $1,200–1,500 right there. You know, to tow one of those big rigs, it's over $300 to tow them. It's not like your car get towed, you know, for 100 and change or whatever. Nah. A box truck, towing a box truck is about $3 bills or more. But a big rig with a 48 footer attached to it,
we walk past her
talking some money, man. Could be up to $500–600 to tow them. But them gas prices is gonna keep going up. And everybody here is gonna be in straits. You're gonna be in trouble. Because if none of the every 3 days a delivery comes to these stores. If the trucks don't come and bring stuff into the stores, you don't have food in your house. How many of you people out there know how to deal with a garden? Plant your own crops. Or raise your own animals. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 44, it says, the eyes also have looked upon the proud times.
And wait a minute, it's the scriptures say that the eyes of the Lord have also looked upon the proud times. The proud times was when you devils had us in slavery, and even then, going back to the 50s. You devils were in power then. At the turn of the 19th century, when Jack Johnson was boxing in the early 1900s, you devils, you was in your pride back then, boy. Because they used to run newspaper ads and draw a picture of a monkey fighting a white man in the ring. And the monkey was Jack Johnson. And one thing about Jack Johnson, man, Jack Johnson had a hell of a spirit on him. Because he'd go in the ring and beat the shit out you white boys, and then take 2 and 3 of your women and go pop your women. And then he used to walk around strapped. He used to walk around strapped. And dare any one of you to run up on him. Man, that dude had a hell of a spirit on him, man. Now, this was back at the time when Jake was being lynched then still. This devil had free reign to do with us whatever he wanted. But Jack Johnson had a special spirit on him. And Jack Johnson wasn't no dumb nigga. He spoke, I believe he spoke maybe 4 or 5 different languages. He spoke different languages. He spoke English fluently. He spoke other languages too. And I think Jack Johnson also has a patent or owns a patent for I think it might be some type of a wrench used in machinery. Jack Johnson has a patent for that. So Jack Johnson wasn't by far, he wasn't no dumb nigga. But at that time, these devils were in their glory. And you know what? Every time Jack Johnson would beat the shit out you crackers, a handful of black people would get lynched. Every time. Every time he would knock one of them out in the ring, then all over the country in different areas, Midwest, different places, black people was being hung and being killed, being beaten, stabbed, shot by you damn devils. Because Jack Johnson beat the hell out of one of you devils in the ring. And Jack Johnson, he used to torture you crackers in the ring too. He didn't just knock them out. Because when he knocked one of them devils out, he would grab them and hold them up. And like, get them, and then as soon as they were as soon as the grogginess left them, bah! He'll bust them up again. And then he'll hold on to them again, and he'll keep holding them up. Because he used to have you devils in the ring, and he would punish you, man. That black man, that was a black man. That man had a hell of a spirit on him, man.
Jack Johnson got the same last name that they gave me. Same last name.
Hey, well, you know.
They gave him the same last name they gave me.
Yeah. Hey, well, you know. That guy, Jack Johnson, he was a hell of a guy, man. He had a hell of a spirit on him. He used to drive race cars. He used to get tickets, right? Cop will stop him and give him a ticket for speeding. Ticket is $50. He give him $100, $100 bill. You talking, this is at the turn of the century. Back then, if you made $2 a week, you was doing all right back then. The early 1900s. If you was making $2 a week on the job, you was doing all right back then. He gave him $100. And the cop was like, look, I can't change this. He was like, don't worry about it. Just hold on to the other 50 because I'm going to be running back through again. So I already prepaid you for the other ticket you're going to give me. That's how he did it. Hey, that dude had a hell of a spirit on. He didn't give a damn, man. Jack Johnson, he just didn't give a damn. Go ahead, brother.
It says, and behold, they are ended, and his abominations are fulfilled.
Wait a minute. The scripture said it has ended, and your abominations are fulfilled. Like this garbage here. You devils, your abominations have been fulfilled, man.